This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Now Bortles. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So that's going to move them half the distance.
First of all, you can't jump in this situation, but think about your play calling now. Could easily change what you want to do and maybe make things a little bit easier.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Bortles. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Alex Anzalone coming in from his outside linebacker spot. He buries him for a loss of 10 or 11. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And an alley to run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Breeze to another long-time vet, Ginn, for the New Orleans first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Breeze going to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Calais Campbell in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. And going deep for Hill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Airing it out for Hearns. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crawley.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Calais Campbell in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Malik Jackson in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Bortles will try again on second down. And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Sheldon Rankins able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. A final shot before half for Bortles. Forced out to his... And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On first and 10, here's Bortles. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Bortles on the give to Fournette. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play, and it'll be third down.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Play clock's running down. A handoff, Fournette running left. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
But it was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
And he's got room. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. To throw is Bortles. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Play clock winding down. A first throw for Henney, the veteran backup. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Sheldon Rankins in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. The Jaguars on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 19. They'll need to get the play off quickly. To throw, it's Bortles. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here live in New Orleans. The Saints on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Now Breeze. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Breeze to throw again. This is caught by Ginn. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play? That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Time running out here on the play clock. Fournette, a first down carry. Room here to run. Fournette fighting through. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. I'm ready now for 2nd and 9. Fournette running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. And the back goes into motion. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Halfback sent in motion. To throw is Bortles. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti-Te'o. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. They'll look to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 24-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Back to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. That'll bring up 2nd down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And maybe a final chance to get on the scoreboard here. This is 4th and goal. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They run. It's Kamara. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Kamara on 4th and goal, unable to get in. And it's looking like the Jags are going to win this football game. And now out come the Jags. They have the lead, still a 1-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off. And, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Bortles going to look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 17. And they'll be inside the red zone with the ball at the 16-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some.
Yeah, pulling up with the crew.
Oh my goodness.
Must have done same with